Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the Catrice Desert Dune collection. So if you want to see all of the products that are in this collection and how they perform, then just keep on watching. By the way, this is the finished look. I've tried all of the products except, of course, we do have 3 liquid eyeshadows and I just used one because I did use the other ones before. So let's talk about them and see what is in the collection. As you can tell, it is a smaller collection, which I do enjoy. I do enjoy that we have a little bit more of a curated collection. I think all of the products as well as shades are really, I won't say desert, you know what I mean? But I feel like all of them like make a point in this collection. We do have 2 different bronzers. I picked up one because that is the shade I probably will wear. This is in 01. This is in New Desert, and this one has a beautiful packaging. All of these are really, really cute, like these wavy pattern thing. We do have, again, I did use that, a beautiful, like more cool toned bronzer. This is a cream to powder bronzer. I definitely feel this is more of a soft powder, so it's a little bit creamy but not too much. We do have 2 different blushes, which are these, both of these really, really gorgeous. We do have more of a berry color, which is more cool toned, and then we do have a more rosy peachy color, which is again more warm toned. And then we do have also 3 liquid eyeshadows. 3 liquid eyeshadows, all of them are shimmer. We do have a more brown shade, a more brown purple shade, as well as burgundy shade. I wearing the burgundy shade. You will see what happens on that front. And then we do also have a hair clip. And yes, I purchased the hair clip because, listen, I really enjoy it. I do enjoy these kinds of hair clips. To be honest, I do have fine and not really much hair, especially now, so we'll see how many times I will use that. But in general, I do love the design, so yeah, let's go into this. I will show you my bare face, and then we will go to the part where I talk about all of the products, where I try all these products. If you want to see that, then stay tuned. I have, of course, on foundation, concealer, corrector, because I need that. Then some brows, and I do have also some lip products on because we don't have any lip products in the collection. We do have, though, a bronzer. I do have some contour on, though, because that is always the first step, at least for me, personally. So I did purchase the Desert Dune Matte Cream Bronzer, and this is in the light shade. There were 2 shades in total. This is the lightest shade, and this is in New Desert, and this is a matte cream bronzer. Like, look at this. Isn't that cute? I feel like the packaging itself is really, really cute. They do, like in all of the products, at least a little bit. Like this one has not the like pattern, but in general, they have like a similar vibe. They all go with the same-ish kind of a packaging. This one, by the way, is a little bit more hefty, a little bit more weighted than all of the other products, which can be good, can be bad, depending on what you like. And this one, again, is in the lighter shade of the 2, which normally I am. Just saying. This is the pattern. That is looking kind of cute. Don't get me wrong. It is like, and normally I do have really good like experiences with the products from Catrice. So I'm thinking that this one is particularly the bronzers, to be honest. I think this one will be really, really nice for me. Just saying. I did do a little bit of a bronze, like a tan, like self-tanner for the win. It's my first time in years, so let's try to give my face a little bit of that bronze. By the way, I did not set my face because, again, this is a cream bronzer, so just saying. I did pick up this one. This is a stipple brush by Zeesea. This is the stippling brush. Listen, I don't even have to, like, make you love. It's like just that. It's the 125, and this one is also one of my favorite like bronzing brushes. I feel like it's the right amount of giving you a bronze, but not overdo it. Just saying. So let's, like, again, we're just throwing the pattern because what should we do? I'm not sure how creamy this stuff is, to be honest. Like, just because it's a cream bronzer does not mean it is really like cream, you know what I mean? Okay, that is at least giving us a little bit. Let's listen. I don't find a mirror because that would be like easy with just using that. And yes, I'm using the mirror in the compact because I can't find my mirror for the life of me. Let's do it on one side and then we'll see how that like worked. I feel like this is not really like, you can definitely see that. Ooh, that is kind of pretty. Again, I do have a great experience so far with cream or generally bronzing products by Catrice. So like, look at this. Just contour and bronze definitely is working. And it's also, it is like, to be honest, this feels like a, like, look at this. It's a really pretty color. And if you're pale as me, and normally I am, again, I'm self-tanning. I'm trying at least. I feel like this one is a perfect bronzer for you because normally the bronzer by Catrice, and I do have quite a few of them, they are really, really kind of nice. And this is more of a, I would say, soft matte. And I do mean the formula in this case because I feel like this is like more creamy powder. You know what I mean? It's not really a cream. Like, I don't think, yeah, it's more of a, like a little bit of a putty texture, but it's not too much. So I feel like you can't even, this is not a cream. You know what I mean? This is more really like a soft powder. I do enjoy it though. Like, look at this. Definitely is giving more warmth. This is a win. The blush we are going to do next. I do have to say, I do enjoy the bronzer so much. Like, look at this. It is definitely perfectly working and it definitely goes with the self-tan. Just saying. Let's do the blushes next. The blushes, we do have two different colors. So we do have a more berry color as well as a more, listen, this is not a rose color. This is a more peachy gold color. I'm just saying. This one, by the way, is burnt sienna, which we definitely will try. And this one, again, is desert rose. Both of them look really gorgeous. So I'm hoping that we can work these into the skin without like looking crazy, just saying. So let's try that, shall we? Okay, listen, I don't know how to like progress if I just like stipple that, but I feel like maybe it's better when we put that on the ring finger. Just try that. Let's do this and we'll see about that. But yes, this is the color. We will do this as a little bit of a like deeper, I would say contour moment, but this is like brush contour. What is it? Brontour? I'm not sure. Blush tour? We will not talk about that, but we will use this first and then we will go into the other shade, which, to be honest, this one is the one I'm most excited about. Okay, let's do burnt sienna first and we will just go in there. Ooh, that is pretty color. So let's do it like this. And see. Ooh, that is pigmented. We're totally up to that. By the way, I did find my mirror. Good for me. Let's try to blend that and not look like a bruise. Oh my god. This color is beautiful. Maybe not quite on me. Maybe with a little bit less product, just saying. But I mean, at least it's blending out. Yeah, the problem with that color in particular is it has a little bit of a purple. You see that, a purpley pink, which for some undertones can be so gorgeous. Unlucky for me, I'm having that kind of an undertone that is not helping, just saying. And normally this is like looking a little bit too bruised for me. Would I use that maybe as a base color for like a powder blush? Yes, I definitely could see myself using that. But yeah, not quite there. Let's do that on the other side and then we go to the other one, which, to be honest, I'm a little bit more excited about that. So you can see, listen, it blended out really pretty. Just saying. You can tell it is a gorgeous shade. But if you're as pale as me, this one is maybe not your friend. I feel like this is perfect for a little bit of deeper skin tone, maybe a cooler complexion as well. I am normally quite neutral with, I like to go in a little bit of a warmer route because again, I'm pale AF, so that's helping. So yeah, it's if you're not careful, this can look quite bruised, just saying. But yeah, it is definitely a good color. I feel like, again, if you're deeper than me, but I feel like it works quite well. Just saying. Again, just the color is not 100% mine. Let's try the other one, which definitely more up my speed and probably the color I will gravitate towards. Let's do that. This is again Desert Rose. Don't know why rose though. Just saying. Just saying. So let's grab that. This one is more of a peachy. Oh, that was interesting. Definitely is more of a peach. Like I would say this is a like a more of orgasm shade. You can see both of these here. Like this one definitely more warm tone than the other one, with a little bit of a gold, like a little bit of a gold sheen. Let's just plop that on, like here where we overlap a little bit with, by the way, they do blend out really pretty using the same brush. Just hoping that this will work with both of them. But I feel like this one, again, I'm preferring this one way more than the others because it has a little bit more of a warmer undertone. And I feel like that is way more helping with my complexion, so I don't look dead. Just saying. But they also blend out quite well with your finger, just saying. You don't need to use a brush. Is it helping? Yes. Do you need it? No. Listen, I do prefer the warm toned blusher, just personal preference, just saying. I do think both of them perform really nicely. I do think this one can be sheared out, and you can see I'm not over blushed, at least in my opinion. Blush blindness, you know the drill. But I feel like this one, even if you are like as light as me or even lighter, I feel like you can work with that if you like to. And if you're deeper, then this one will probably look stunning on you. Just saying. For me personally, because this one is again a little bit cooler than the other one, I prefer the Desert Rose shade. It's just a personal preference, just saying. So I think though the formula of both of them is really great. So if you like want to pick up one or two of them, I think you can. Let's try as next the liquid eyeshadows. We do have 3 different colors, which I was super excited about, and as you can tell, I purchased all of them. All of them are shimmer eyeshadows, so none of them is matte, which can be great, can be not, depending on what you like and prefer. We do have 3 different shades. We have like this one, which I don't even know what it is because on the packaging there is no name, if I'm not mistaken, and probably on the other packaging, which of course I throw away, just saying. This one is the lightest shade. This one is a brown shimmer shade, like I would say neutral brown. Then we do have this one, which is the deeper brown of the two, as you can tell, and this one has a little bit of a purple undertone, which is amazing for green eyes as well as blue eyes. So this one, beautiful, at least color wise. And then we do have a burgundy shade, like this is, as you can tell, this is the more burgundy shade here. I think here you can definitely see the differences. This one, again, a neutral brown. We do have a more purpley brown as well as burgundy. Now, is there a first impression of these? No. Listen. I tried this one, and this one worked amazingly. I did enjoy the coverage, because this one is, I feel like, a quite neutral leaning brown, which you can definitely work that up. I did that all over the lid. The staying power was really great. I did enjoy that. Then we came to this one, the deeper brown. The deeper brown with the purple through, I could not get without getting extremely patchy. The color is stunning. The lasting power is really amazing, but it did not work out in the patchiness level. I don't know. I did not have the problem with this one. So today we're trying this one to see if maybe this one is better than the others. Also, we're trying a new technique. So far, for this one, I just swiped it on the lid and then blended out the like the edges. That worked amazing for this one. Didn't work for this one. And also, if I just put that on like on my back of the hand and then try to blend it with a brush, also that did not work. So again, we will try the burgundy and see if we can get this patch free or not. And so far I can say this one, if you wanted to have a liquid eyeshadow that looks good, is not patchy, this one, the lightest brown, is your thing. Just saying. So let's try the burgundy one, because we will try to get that somehow to look good. Just so you know, I did swatch all three of them. Like, look at these. Aren't they cute? And now you understand what I mean with one is patchy, one is not. And I'm not sure about the third one, but I don't have high hopes. This one is the lightest shade, the lightest brown. As you can tell, this is like blending really, really nicely. And I feel like that is also because it's a really light shade in comparison to the others. Just saying, it's not really a really light shade. And you can say it's a little bit see-through. Then we do have the brown with a little bit of purple, and yes, I tried to blend that, but it gets patchy, as you can tell. Can you see here where I tried to blend? Patchy. And then we do have the more burgundy shade, which also not so promising on that front. So yeah, we will try that. Colors itself are really, really pretty. Definitely will try to use them maybe on top of a basic eyeshadow, just so I see if that maybe changes the trajectory of that. Staying power, by the way, is really nice. Again, the patchiness is just the point where I'm like, that's not what I want. But the colors itself, really, really gorgeous. And again, I do enjoy this one the most because this one is looking the most natural, if you like that, and these two are a little bit more of a smoky eye. Not extremely in any shape or form, but just a little bit, just so you know. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous, but we will try that. I mean, what could happen at the end of the day? Again, we will try this one. All of them, by the way, have like a triangular doe foot applicator, which again looks quite good. And yeah, I did, by the way, clean my lid space. So I did like just use a little bit of a tissue and like took away the oil, because I do have oily lids. So we do have no primer underneath, which should not be a problem, which let's see about that. So let's try that. I'm a little bit, you know what I mean? We will just plop that on. Like this. That does not look bad. You see that? Great. So now we will use a small fluffy brush. This one is by Refer, it's the 14 mini, and we will just blend the edges, not the lid color. Because again, I'm trying to be a little bit more like, do I want to like use all of this? Yes. Do I want to like blend all of this? Also yes. But does it look good if I try? I'm not sure yet. So this one is a little bit of a fluffy brush, but it also has a little bit, if you know, a little bit of a firmness, which can be great to blend out the product. And as you can tell, hopefully, by the way, this is a clean brush, I'm just saying, it works at least to blend. Is that looking kind of strange? Yes, a little bit. We can fix that. Not so. The problem is here in that area, but we will just put a little bit more on that on there, because listen, we're not blending there. So let's try that again. I did like try the other one, and with the other one, just going a little bit further on the lash line, and just like do a second coat, if you will. to everything that I blended. You know, but I'm not like going up there where I blended. I'm just like laying down another layer on the lid. And let's try that again on the lower lash line. And on the lower lash line, I will definitely blend this more because I need to. Like this. Just a little bit of the color. And we'll see at the end that it's working at all. I'm using the same brush, by the way. I'm just blending away. I do have to say though, if it's like on the lower lash line and it looks a little bit like strange or something like this, or patchy, I don't mind. I don't have like a ton of under eye action, if you will, so I don't feel that that is a problem, even if it is a little patchy underneath. I feel like they though indeed like dry down, so we have to be a little bit faster, just saying. So that is what I would do. I love the color. Again, I do love good burgundy. Now let's zoom in and see if that works. Like, can you tell? Can you see that? There's chunks of product missing. Yeah, that is not going to work like I would love to. But that did not work out. Let's try to use a little bit on my finger. I've tried to blend that out. Listen, I've tried also like just a small layer of this and it did not work either. So I'm just trying to like do a little bit of like putting that on with the finger and holding my thing like this in hopes that it's dried down and then we don't have the patchiness. Can't like tell you if that is going to work or not, but yeah, that's what we're here doing. It's not going to do a thing. Just saying, it's not. And I'm like, I feel like the deeper color, I'm not sure if they are just not, and I do have the same problem with this shade here as well, where I'm like, it is getting patchy and it is missing spots and it's not doing the thing. And if you blend it out, it's not going anywhere like at all, or like something like this. So I'm like, no. So if you want to have one of these, highly recommend the lighter one, because again, it is so light, at least for me, that you don't see the patchiness, if you will. Like this one was the only one that worked quite well. And these two, again, patch heaven, and not in a good way. Yeah, let me try to save that somehow and put on some lashes and then we can talk about the whole collection. This is the finished look. Listen. I had to do something about the eye makeup, so I just used Cool Queen by NZ Rain's Hedgehog just to put on top. That worked amazing, so maybe that is a good point, just saying. And for my inner corner, I just brighten up with the Natasha Denona Mini Eye Sculpt. Just used it a little bit in my inner corner, just that it's a little bit bright there. Nothing extreme here. Let's talk about the product itself and how I feel about them. And we'll see which one you should need in your life and which maybe not. Okay, let's start maybe with the one that is the most unspectacular. To be honest, it's a clip. It's a beautiful clip. Do I enjoy that? Yes. Is it pretty? Yes. Do you need it? Maybe, depending. I do enjoy a good clip. This one I feel is really pretty. Maybe not the price tag. I feel like this was like 3 to 4 euros, which like you get them probably cheaper off Shein or something like this. But I feel like this is a good clip. It works. And it is so far it's holding up, which that is amazing. Let's talk about the bronzer. I do think if you are as pale, and listen, there are just 2 colors in the whole collection. So if you are pale and have a little bit of color in your complexion, I think they will work. If you're deeper, listen, I'm sometimes not sure if Catrice is like giving more color selections in their regular range in other countries, because sometimes they do if they cater to the US, which I think infuriates me, but just saying. But I feel like in general this is a beautiful bronzer. I do like the texture, I do like the color. Again, it's more of a cool tone color. I don't think I look like Oompa Loompa. I think this is a really nice color to my skin tone. I like it. This is again the lightest shade, so definitely recommend this one. For the blushes, I definitely think they are stunning. I think just you should pick one color over the other. If you like a more cool tone, I would go with Burnt Sienna, which is the more berry color. You definitely can sheer this out. So even if you're like paler or lighter, I think this will look beautiful. And again, you can sheer it out. So don't let the color scare you. If you are though more on the warmer tone side, I would definitely pick up Desert Rose. This is stunning. This is beautiful. Highly recommend this. This one is probably the color I will wear more than this one. It's just personal preference. I think this is stunning. And then we do have the liquid eyeshadows. Listen. This one is gorgeous. Take this one. I'm not sure which color this is. I will link all three of them and I will like probably also name them down there. Oh, this is 01, this is 03, and then this should be 02. Yes, use 02. This is the lightest shade. Again, this one definitely the prettiest and the most patchless from all of them. So I think highly recommend this one. I don't enjoy the other two. I'm just telling you right away. The colors are stunning. I do think they are really, really pretty. I like the burgundy color. I like this one a lot. This is like a brown with a purple tone underneath. This is stunning. If that would translate to the eyes, which it does not, I would highly recommend these, but I can't because they're patchy. Either way, I've tried them. I will, of course, try all of these products more and see maybe if I can make them work to do maybe a basic eye with like this palette or like another powder shadow and then go on top of this. Maybe that will work. I'm not sure. We will find out. I will tell you about this in the Good, the Better review. But so far, I did not enjoy these, which is, to be honest, quite sad. I really hoped that all of these shadow would be great. This one is the only one again, and this is the lightest one, 02. I think this one is the only one that I can recommend to you, just saying. So in general, I feel like a ton of these were great. I feel like this was one of the better limited editions. I also enjoyed, to be honest, that there were just like 4 different product types. And yes, I do include the clip in here as well. So we just have bronzers, liquid eyeshadows, as well as blushes. So that is, I feel like, a good thing. Just saying. I don't have to say I don't miss like lip products in that collection. And again, if these one would be better, that would be even more great, because again, like 2 out of 3 worked quite well. Like these worked amazingly, this worked amazingly, and again, one of these worked amazingly. So in general, we do have like 4 out of 6 products that work, which that is a great selection. Do we want to have all of them working? Yes. Is that what happened at the end of the day? No. I also would try these, to be honest, as a base. I personally don't enjoy a shimmer base underneath, but I will try. Just saying. So yes, this is my review of the Desert Dune collection. I hope that really helps you to see which of these products you want to pick and which ones you don't. So yeah, I hope you had some fun with the whole video. We see us in the next video, and yeah, I wish you a beautiful week. So bye guys.